At our cozy little Airbnb here on Lake Norman, we had a guest sprain both ankles, and I'm not exactly sure where or how, but it happened, and no, we didn't get sued, but to prevent future issues in our heavily sloped yard, I figured it was time to build more stairs, and large stairs at that.
Today I'm going to do a super quick video on building a 4x6 outdoor staircase. This will be made from pressure treated wood and some gravel and some landscape timber screws. I'm hoping to make this a super quick video, so all I gotta say now is hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it.
I begin by trenching out a level channel where my very bottom 4x6 step will go. And to make sure it's straight, I'm measuring the distance from the porch at both ends and making sure it matches. I'll do this same thing for the next two steps I'm placing on top of this bottom one, but that'll come later. So I temporarily placed the timber back in the channel to see if it was level, and it was still a little low on the right side, so I added some more dirt, placed it back in here, and checked the level again until I got it right. The next step is to dig up the sides here, and I want these to be flat with my bottom board here because I want these to be steps and not some kind of slanted downhill type of walkway.
All right, now I'm cutting these into 3-foot sections, which I'm going to be putting on the sides of my bottom board there, and those will be for the next step to attach to. So the longer you have these, the better, but of course you don't have unlimited amounts of wood. So I think 3 feet is about pretty good for 20-inch step in. And I'll show you more as we start attaching it.
I'll do one cut with a skill saw on one side of my 4x6, turn it over, and do another cut as the blade is not deep enough to go all the way through in one go.
So these are going right there. All right.
You probably can get away with just driving in a timber screw directly through your wood to attach them, but I'm doing some pre-drilling and then we'll drive in a timber screw afterwards, and I'll do this each and every time. But I'll speed this up as the rest of the video goes, as once you see how it's done once or twice, you get the gist of it.
Oh yeah, tight, that's tight. Oh yeah. The lighting conditions are kind of weird, but bear with me. I have Tessa grunting over here behind me. So I'm using this long timber screw here that I got off of Amazon. They're just a lot cheaper to buy them in bulk there than going to your local store. Forgot the size, so I'll post it here in some text. But I got a drill bit that was 3/16 of an inch, which is smaller than my bit here. This is just to help the screw kind of guide its way through the wood. But ultimately I want this to have a lot of grasping power. So that's why I did this. 3/16 drill bit, you can see it right here. And then a bigger screw, which I'll also have linked down in the description below. Just to recap here, we started with the bottom level first. Everything is pretty level. It slopes a little bit upwards, and I'm talking like 1/2 inch or so, which is fine for us because we got a long ways to go with only three steps. So everything here is level. I got our 2 timber screws all the way through. And then now we're gonna start backfilling all this dirt in here. We made sure the distance from the porch to the first step was 65 and 65. And then we're now gonna start our next timber over here, going all the way across.
I'm pouring in some 57 stone here and I'm working with the bottom of the pile, so there's a lot of fine dust in it. And this will get washed down and compacted in the first rain, and the pretty 57 stone will stick out, as you'll see in my final photos. Unfortunately, I didn't take a final video with the stone and grassy yard as we sold this property shortly after, but I do have some final listing shots that showcase just how nicely this turned out.